Hello. Oh, let's open the space. Just a little bit. There you go. Look at this. I got paint all over them. Just want to open the space, clear the energy. Sound is so good for this, and we're going to do some live card readings. I went and did this yesterday in the spiritual membership, and like I'm bringing personalized card readings back to spiritual membership because it's so much fun. So I wanted to jump on the Awaken community of Victoria Bond and do some live card readings for you today. So if you're here, hello. So happy to see you here. Please come and say hello to me. I'm just enjoying the view. Such a gorgeous day. There is like no wind at all. I've been for a walk on the beach with one of my friends, shared a slice, got an Americano, done Magnificent Mediumship round 13 today, week 8. Oh my gosh, if you've done MM, give us a holler. The certification that just keeps on evolving and shifting and changing. Um, and I want to do some card pulls for you today. So, how are you going? How are you feeling after that eclipse? Holy moly. All I can say is that was next level for bringing up shadow work. And you know what they say about doing the shadow work and going into the depths and going into the energies that are deep within our souls. It boils up and it brings up stuff, and it's not how far we go down, it's how far we bounce back up. And I'm telling you right now, I was just like, what is happening? I didn't even know there was an eclipse. I was really focused on looking after the kids. Luke had gone to hunting, and we had a big a beach hop thing in our town where they went from 5,000 people to like 75,000 or 100,000 or something ridiculous. So I wasn't even focusing on what was happening in the cosmos, but there's this big eclipse, and I felt it. I felt everything in my whole energy and my whole system amplify. The shadows came up to bubbling up for me to see. I did a review of the last 10 years and got to see things right up close and personal and clean up stuff. And now I'm feeling stoked. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling exhilarated. And I'm ready for Thursday when we have got a free masterclass called $1 million Medium Masterclass. It's always a bit of a tongue tie. $1 million Medium Masterclass, where I'm going to show you the 5 things that I did to make $1 million with ease, okay? With ease within 3 years. And I say with ease because I am seeing all these people hustling like motherfuckers to make some money, to leave their corporate job or to whatever, but I did it a little bit differently. I went to the 80/20 principle and I started eliminating things I was doing. I started like showing up more to myself and my kids and to my husband, and I started manifesting a life and really taking the bull by the horns when every time the universe would give me a gift. From a feather to money, I'd say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What else is possible? And I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I did to actually make my genius, the thing that I love so much in the world that I could do all freaking day, into a business that monetizes. So I get to do more and more and more of what my gift is in the world. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that too. So that is happening on Thursday. I hope you're there. And I recommend you come. I recommend you do whatever you have to do to rearrange your diary if you want to be massively successful and live a life of your dreams. Why am I saying this? Because I've got a giveaways. I've got giveaways. And I am like literally giving every single person that comes to the live something that is worth $222 USD. I shit you not. Um, it's going to be a biggie. It's going to be amazing. And I have not done a lot of promoting. So I would love for you to come and say you're going. I'd love for you to share it with 5 friends. I'd love for you to put the event on your Facebook page, on your stories. If you do this, make sure you tag me because I got a little pen and paper like right here and I write everything on my pieces of paper. And I will be choosing somebody to give you a specific gift. if you are going out and sharing this free masterclass, okay? Free, where I give my heart and my soul. Okay, so we're here for the readings. If you haven't commented. Sometimes I've got to wait a couple of minutes for the comments to come through. I can't see any comments yet. Um, okay, I can see a comment. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Ah, hey, Beck. Ah, Beck did MM. Hey, Kelly. How's Taranaki? Ah, beautiful. Ah, intense, intense. My friend said to me today, I was like, "How was your weekend?" And she's like, "Good." And she's like, "How was yours?" And I was like, "Eclipse, pre-bleed." I was like, "Oh my God, it was intense." Hey, Sarah. So good to see you guys. Okay, cool. So I'm going to pull a card for the collective first. I'm going to use the enchanted maps. You know, what I teach in MM is there's the different, what I love to talk about is oracle cards and how the different cards are like different friends. They've all got different energies. Some of them we can go really, 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 really deep and intricate with. Other ones, it's like a catch up for a coffee date, like every now and then, and never go too deep. It's just nice and light, you know. And I like these cards because they're the middle ground. I can go in depth if I want to, but I can keep it light if I want to, where the good old Doreen Virtue ones, these are intricate, okay? They're the tarot, although I don't read them as tarot, I read them as oracle. They can have them both. 2 days in a row, I know. I was just saying I was doing readings in the spiritual membership. Oh, this one must be for you, Erica. I'm gonna do one for the collective straight after Erica. But yeah, so in spiritual membership, we now have 3 calls a month. We've got live readings where everyone who's on the live gets a reading, and we go deep, obviously, as well as full moon immersion and also a transmission and a library worth like over $10,000 worth of trainings, which is cool. Okay, I'm gonna go really, really, really quickly. Hey, Molly, so nice to see you. Okay, Erica, this is for you. Wishing well. This really goes in with what we were saying yesterday. How much we put in isn't always necessarily what we get back. So we've got to fill our own well. We've got to fill our own body, our own vessel. We've got to choose ourselves, and we can't expect others to fill us up or give back what we give, especially when we're projectors, because what we give can be quite intense and sometimes it's not reciprocated in a way that we think it's going to be. So this is really about you knowing that if you give whatever you feel good for you, but doing it at a space where you're not over giving. Because the people you give to is who you love. We're talking about family and friends here, but it's very important for you to go, I need to know what my stop button is. Oh, is it beautiful there, Kelly? Oh, I really miss Taranaki into the mountain. It's so beautiful. Hey Tash, so good to see you. Okay, so that one there is for you, Erica. Okay, so it's very much like she's turning away a little bit. So this is like sometimes I've got to go away to a retreat and regroup my energy, detox, clean out from all the sacral energy that's around me. But I nurture myself, and when I give, I only give as much as I can afford to give out. Okay, so just notice what you notice about that. Okay, I'm going to pull one for the collective here. How's your little boy going, Kelly? He must be, I think, was he a little bit younger than Abby? He must be what, 10? Ah, I'm getting distracted. Okay, I do have the card. Bear with me. I do have the card. There's 2 cards that are stacked here. Hey, Nick! Happy birthday for yesterday, I think it was. Okay, so we've got 2 cards here. This is for the collective, okay? I am using the Enchanted Map. It's a sweet little oracle deck that I love. It's like a medium. It's not too simple. It's not too intricate. Nice and easy to read. So this is for the collective, okay? If you're jumping on, please come and say hello. I'm spontaneously jumping on, like always. Splenic projector here. Slow and steady. Now, I was doing a reading yesterday in my spiritual membership, and there was this theme: evolve, 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 evolve. And like, there's always a theme that is in every reading, every group reading that I do. There's always a theme. And this one is slow and steady. Now, we've got so many energetic beings, multi-passionate women. I work specifically with women in these communities so we can talk about all the things yoni, all the things relationships, all the things, birthing children, you know, patterns, all that stuff. And we are multifaceted, but we're also multi-passionate beings. And this is very, very, hey, Emily. This is very important. I knew he was 10 or 11. um, my daughter just turned 12. So we can still be multi-passionate and multifaceted. We can be all of these things because we are. We are. Has anyone watched the movie Night Bitch? It's hilarious. It's on Disney. It's called Night Bitch, and it's like they call it a comedy horror, and it's about the woman. Anyway, it's a quite a funny movie, and we're allowed to be multitaskers, but we have to have a presence within us, a groundedness with us, not running on the treadmill, not like, "Oh, I can't get anything done because I'm here, there, and everywhere." We don't want loosey goosey. We want grounded, strong women, focused women doing the things that they want to do at any given time. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense for you. Slow it down and be present with whatever you are doing. The only thing I'm doing right now is being with you. I'm not thinking about anything else. Okay. Now, this is the card that backs this up, if you will. Okay, this is for the collective if you're just jumping on, and make sure you come and say hello to me, please. Okay, so unexpected visitors. I'm just tapping into this because I read this from the book yesterday as well, actually. Unexpected visitors. There's something that you want to do that you haven't quite pulled the veil out, like open the curtains, excuse me, in my activewear. I had a really pretty dress on before, but I had to go to the chiropractor. So, like, someone said to me, Vic, you are so close to opening the curtains and taking a bow, right? That was just before my business took off. So, where are you? Is anyone there? Where are you peeping in, but you're not fully committing because you're afraid of fear? Afraid of fear. You're fear of failure, fear of success. And I was talking about this today in Magnificent Mediumship. We're on week 3, which is about kinky spirit. We've just had this eclipse. So we've got shadows coming up to be transmuted, to be transformed, to be transcended, right? All of us do. All of us do. For me, I've been reviewing the last 10 years. I'm like, why am I reviewing the last 10 years? This is crazy. Things come up, insecurities, maybe guilts or shames or um, things that held you back 10 years ago are now coming up to be transmuted. And it might even be 12 years ago. No, that's funny. That says 41. It says 41, but the other card said 12. Okay. So it might even be 12. Hey Joe, I love it. All my girls from the membership and MM are jumping on. So what do you need to clean up from the last 10 to 12 years and have a little sit with yourself and go, I was maybe not brave enough to do it then or confident to do it then, but now I am because I'm more mature and I'm older and I don't give a fuck what other people think so much. What is the thing that you really want to do? Maybe it's start a business. Maybe it's like become friends with people or join a group. I'm just about to go to the gym and start a 6-week challenge. That's a little bit scary. Changing my food, the people I'm around, and my sleeping cycle and stuff like that. What do you want to do that if you weren't afraid, if you weren't coming from an old pattern, you would open the doors and go, I'm here, I'm here, let's go. Okay, so I want you to tap into that. It's about groundedness, it's about cleaning up, clearing, transmuting, transforming, transcending all points of view, judgments, considerations connected to the thing that's holding you back. How does that feel for you? I said feeling that card. Okay, alrighty. How is that feeling? It's been happening a lot. Yeah, we tapped into your energy yesterday, Tash, and it was like so magical. Okay, so if you want a card, pop down below, pop an emoji or pop a question down. Even if you want to pop a question down, I can do some little quick pop cards. That would be quite fun for me. And we have got on Thursday, I'm here to promote this right now, promoting my free masterclass. It will be on a Zoom, and you can literally just say, yes, you're going on the event. You'll find the event in this group, Awaken Community Victoria Bond. It's going to be so much fun. It's at 9 a.m. on Thursday. It'll be for about 90 minutes, and I'm going to really help activate those soul codes, those money codes, and show you the 5 things that I did the main 5 things that I did that helped me to bring $1 million into my business within 3 years. Now it was plus $1 million, but I'm talking to the energy of $1 million because it's actually going to, some people are going to go, nah, totally not interested at all. And some people are going to go, oh my God, what else is possible? If this can happen for Victoria, then maybe it can happen for me. And maybe it could be easy, and maybe it's me holding myself back. It's a perfect time just after the eclipse as all these things have been bubbling up. And like that card I just showed you, new things are being opened up for you to explore. And it's taking a bow and saying, I'm ready to do it. I went to a medium once. I'm going to read it for you, Beck. I went to a medium once, and the medium, when I said to him, I said, I think I'm going to have a healing. I'm doing up a healing room in my studio off my hair salon. I'm going to do healings, and I think I'm going to do psychic mediumship. But who do I think I am? I haven't even got my Reiki practitioner yet. And he just said, who do you think you're not to? It is your responsibility, if you have a gift, to bring it to the world. And I was like, okay, it's the last time I'm going to doubt myself and my abilities. And then I ended up literally just going once I made that decision. And this masterclass, the $1 million medium masterclass, is an opportunity for you to grab your gifts and run. Okay. I see so many practitioners out there, so many facilitators, so many people that've got 28 frickin' certificates, maybe 228 certificates, and they're still not monetizing. They're still not bringing their medicine out to the world. And money isn't the top of it, but your medicine and getting out to the world is number one. Okay. So if you agree with me, say yes below. Yes, I agree. Bringing your medicine out to the world, let's affirm that together, is it's going to be different for everyone. All right. Mine's a mediumship. Yours might be in something completely different, but I'm here for it. And I want to help activate as many fucking people. Yes, Beck, I've got a card right here for you. I want to activate as many people as possible to bring their geniuses out to the world, if that's what they're desiring. Okay. Movement, keep moving, Beck. Alrighty. Is there a question about where you're going, or like how to get there? I feel like there's a question. I don't know what the question is, but I want to do the question mark. I'm like, okay, I'm doing question mark. This is new. What is the question? Do you have a question for me, Beck? I'm curious. Did you say you just said I'd like a card? Okay. So what I see here is sometimes we go on the scenic route. I often do this. I very often go on the scenic route and go, why? um, but there's always, whenever there's movement, there is always, mm, always opportunities that pop up in our way. And when we're running too fast, often we don't see that we're not in the presence, right? So we've got to keep moving, but moving at different paces and going on the scenic route is sometimes appropriate. What I'm seeing here is there might be a change around in your thought process. There might be a shift in your perspective. I know I've just been through this, to be honest, because I went on a really big detour. I always do. I'm a 3-5. I'm always going on detours. It's always a growth, right? So you can always turn around and look at things from different perspectives and go into contemplation and presence. Because I believe you're a Manny Gen, are you not? And if you are, I'd always try to remember everyone's HDs. So sometimes we've got to slow down. We've got to really slow down, but it doesn't mean we stop moving. Okay, it doesn't mean we stop moving. Oh, hey, Tanya. How does that feel for you, Beck? I'm really curious. So imagine like he might be looking for this hot air balloon, but he's walking in the wrong direction. Doesn't mean that he can't turn around and go, oh, there it is. There's another golden nugget, right? So yeah, let me know how that resonates for you. I have no idea what's going on with you and your world. So let me know. And if you do have a question, pop it below. Kelly. Kelly, I don't even know if I've ever read for you. Oh my God. Maybe like many, many years ago. I don't remember. Um, let's see what here is for Kelly. Kelly is one of those beautiful people that makes everybody in the whole community feel welcome. I certainly enjoyed your smiles and your energetic support when I was there, Kelly. Kelly, okay. Coming to life. This is for you. And I see the significance in the monarch butterfly here. And one of the things that was popping through when I was just talking to Beck was, if I didn't take the moment today with my coffee to look out the window and see right here, see a little um sparrow. I was like, what is the common bird called? A sparrow. Then if I wasn't watching the sparrow, I wouldn't have seen the white feather that came from the, sky, and it floated all the way down. And then the sparrow actually dove down to the frickin' feather. I was like, is it picking it up? That's weird. Right then my mind popped in. But I was like, thank you, Spirit, for showing me the sign. So there's signs around you. I know, and you know as well, Kelly, that you are extremely intuitive. I'm just having flashbacks of our conversations, like literally. And I'm talking about 10 years ago type of thing, maybe 8 years ago. Um, maybe 8 years ago. So I see you as a unique being who spreads your love everywhere. And look out for the signs. And monarch butterfly is definitely the sign. I've definitely got a grandfather energy with you. Who might be a bit of a guiding light for you, and I've got goosebumps all up my legs. It's weird that I can feel them underneath my active wear. um, so you've got a granddad that's in spirit with you that is a spirit guide. I feel like it's maybe a mum side granddad. I'm not sure. I'm just because I'm seeing your mum as well popping in, and your big massive heart is your gift. It brings it to the world. You bring it to the world. Sorry, I'm going into like a channel where the words start disappearing. Um, Allow yourself to see the signs, and just like the little story I said about the sparrow sitting there and opening your heart. Thank you, Spirit. Show me, show me what that next step is for me. And I do feel like you're naturally present in the moment. And Spirit just wants to give you a big hug and say thank you, because you are such a beautiful soul. And that is your gift in the world, is to bring joy to others, and you do get to be paid for it as well. So monetizing your genius, it's like, literally, Spirit, I'm willing to be paid for being me today. Thank you so much. Like literally say that every day, and your bank account will just start filling up, filling up, filling up. You should never worry about money, because money will always come to you as long as you're allowing yourself to receive it. And all you need to do is be yourself. Okay, how does that feel for you, Kelly? Let me know. If that makes sense. She's probably like, oh my gosh, that is so strange. Oh, bang on. So in that vibe. I'm so glad that resonates, Beck. And if you do have a particular question, Beck, like, because there was a big question there. I'm like, what is the question? What is the question? I quite often say in my spiritual business membership, I mean mastermind, I'm always like, what's your question? Tell me your question. I work really well with questions. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull one here for Helen. Helen Pro. I'm not sure if I've read for you before, Helen. Are you guys, who's new here? Who is new? Where have you been? Maybe you've been a while. Do you follow everyone? Like, are you new here? Is this the first time you've been on here? Like, I'm really, really curious. Let me know. Okay, just tuning in. Mm, Okay, alrighty. Stormfields. Upside down. I want to have a little look at this one. I really like reading the upside down ones. These ones are very accurate upside down. 23. Let me have a little look at this. I don't usually read, but when it's a reversed one, I find it really interesting. Now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Have you said that? Angst. Find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass and your house will be untouched. Okay. Say no to drama. Wait until the storm blows over, and then you will be heard. This is the thing. Okay. Helen, let me have a little look. I usually watch your YouTube. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad you watch my YouTube. Yay, we've got some really cool stuff happening on YouTube, guys. So go check out Awaken with Victoria Bond on YouTube. There's some epic stuff. Helen, what I want to say to you is you're not alone on this, because in this, I should say, because with that eclipse we just had, there was a lot of this. How do I do it? Like, stirring. There's a lot of stirring. There's a lot of energy. I too have been told, like, hey, there's things going on around you. Like, so what do we do about that? We be mindful. We be mindful, we be present. I told you there's a theme in every reading I do, in every group reading, okay? Which is the theme for this is slow and steady and presence. It was the same theme yesterday in my spiritual membership, which was evolution, slow and steady, evolution, be present and be present. So I just want to pull you another card because it's like no one wants to get the storm fields, right? It's like, can you pull me another one? Okay, cleaning house. So this is definitely for you, Helen. There might be a lot of noise around you. There might be a lot of chaos. You might have a lot of children. I did feel when I was tapping in, I felt people around you, like a whole lot of people. So I don't know where you're at in your life, but I saw people and felt them around you. If there is chaos, if there's a bit of a tornado, if there's drama, which there is a lot right now, we've got to do a lot of cleaning up after that eclipse. I tell you, far out, it was massive. You can be the eye of the storm. You don't need to be everything for everyone, but you can be grounded and centered within yourself. And as long as we are present, we are always okay. Hey, Leah, how are you? So, cleaning the house. I always say to people when they come into magnificent mediumship, the first week, I say, clean your house, clean your body, clean your motherfucking car, clean out your side drawers. I don't care. Clean out your wardrobe. What does cleaning mean to you? Now, if I need to get clear in my mind, I clean my office. Like I'm literally like a person who's mentally unstable if I live in a lot of energy or chaos. So it's really important for you to clean yourself up, which might just be your mindset. It might just be like, not my monkeys, not my motherfucking circus. Okay. So this too shall pass. You're very intuitive, and I feel like you're an empath and you want to help people and stuff like that, but don't buy into other people's drama. Let their drama be their drama. This might be something that's happening now, or it might simply be something that hasn't quite happened yet. So let me know how that resonates with you. I'd love to know. Oh, yeah, we all need this reminder. Like it's so tempting. We're talking about this in MM today in week 8, Kinky Spirit. It's like it's so easy to fall back into old patterns or self-sabotaging. Hey Jenna, how are you? Falling into self-sabotaging habits, patterns, cycles, rhythms, and I can feel myself falling into them. Like, hang on a minute. I'm not that same person that who I was 10 years ago or whatever. Yeah, let them. Oh, by the way, Leah's got let them tattooed on her. And I had it on my finger. I was inspired by Leah. And then I got the book, the Robbins book, and I was thinking, oh my God, like a whole book, like based on like, the 5 second rule, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move your ass. Like, do we need a book for that? Or let them, like, who needs a book on that? It was a great fucking book. And I love Mel Robbins and how she story tells. So let them judge you, let them talk, let them whatever, because at the end of the day, I always say I'd rather someone talking about me than not talking about me. Isn't that interesting? Um, yeah, okay. I just got let me tattooed on the other hand. Do you have on both hands? Oh, you're so funny. Okay, go. Okay, Lane. I'm going to try to whip through as many as possible. Into the unknown. This is interesting because I feel like I've pulled this for you before, Galen. Isn't that interesting? There's a bird sitting there. A bird came through today. Been a lot of birds. My daughter was petting a little bird yesterday. If you guys saw my stories, it's hilarious. She's literally the bird got shocked by smacking into the door. And my daughter is a healer. She brought a tadpole back to life once. Like I swear to God, the tadpole was dead. She brought it back to life. She just did like little pulsations and kept dropping it into the water, and she survived it and called it Jermaine or something. I don't even freaking know, but anyway. So birds have been around a lot lately, and birds for me mean messengers. There's messengers coming through. Your mum often comes through when I'm doing these card readings for you. So Gayleen, it's like again, you're stepping into the unknown and nearly like there's something with your spiritual gifts that you want to unravel. I'm curious to see what that is. I just found a whole bird wing 10 minutes ago. Oh, they're so creepy, but like cool. Um, creepy, but cool. Yeah. So ah, we've got to be present. We've got to be in our own knowing. And guys, I'm going to tell you the honest fucking truth. This is why I'm doing the $1 Million Mediumship masterclass on Thursday, the freebie, the free class, which is worth so much. I would so come if I was you, because We don't know what's going to happen. Like we're having it's 444 by the way right now in New Zealand, and we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I'm going and what I'm doing and how I'm going to do it. Like I don't know. We think that people have all got their shit together, but the truth is, just like the card I pulled for Beck, if she's still here, like we might be going this way, and then we might be called back this way. Like we don't know, and that's the beauty about being an intuitive and by listening to um. Please post link, admin. Oh, sorry. There's no admin here, love. It's just me. I've got 10 people watching. I don't need to hire my VA for that. It is on my page, though. It is on my page. This page, Waking Victoria Bond, there is. And you can always DM me for the link, but it's under my events. It's right there on my page, and it's going to be amazing. It's Thursday, 9 a.m. It will be on a Zoom. I'll pop the Zoom link into the event. I haven't got any fancy back end. Um, People at the moment working for me on this particular thing because I just made it up off the top of my so I haven't had the time to train anyone. But yeah, so for you, Galen, stepping into the unknown. We don't need to micromanage. We don't need to know. We don't ever know why things happen. We don't know why people break up or shit happens. Like until we look back and then we go, oh my God, it all makes sense now. Right? So yeah, there's for you, Galen. Let me have another drink of my water, please. And not drinking my hair would be absolutely ideal. Alrighty. How are we feeling? I haven't even opened the other cards. Oh my God. I haven't even opened the other cards. Okay. I will do another card reading. So comment below if you want a card. I don't scroll because if I scroll, then I end up getting lost. Okay. So if you want a card, you got to keep on saying me, 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 me. And then I will see who spirit is called to today. It usually pops in my head, sometimes before the person actually pops anything down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for the collective from my more intricate deck. Okay. So yeah, this is, excuse me, my goodness. So I'm just going to shuffle and see what pops through. Okay. Sherry, solitude. Okay. Solitude. Solitude upside down. Hmm. I'm gonna look at I never pull out this. I feel like this is the cheat thing. But because it's upside down, I am always fascinated. Solitude 33, and then I'm gonna pull a card for everyone, which will resonate for everybody. So stay around, okay? Hey Mary, how are you? Hey Lita. Okay. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Okay. So this is Who am I reading for again? This is why I have to write down Sherry. Okay, let me just write that down. I have to write it down. Otherwise, names, I just lose names. Okay, reversed. Too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends and join in merriment. Hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. Separation at this time isn't a healthy choice. Are you in a situation which you feel alone? You need to share this, not keep it to yourself. Being By joining in with others, you'll hear what you need to know because Spirit finds a way to speak through them without even knowing it. You have the key to let yourself out of this prison. You are loved. You are never alone. Okay, so I don't know how that resonates with you, Sherry, but what I would say is, today I am very much a solitude person. I love connecting. I love my business. I love my clients. I'm kind of obsessed, but I don't have any neighbors around me, and you guys probably can't hear anything because there's actually nothing to hear. There's one gentleman walking with a walking stick over there. Let me show you there. See, it's random, very random because my granddad's been coming through and he used to have a walking stick. Anyhow, and a cowboy hat. I think he's one of the founders of this little community. Anyhow, so sometimes we've got to get out because other people heal us. Now, I know that sounds a little bit crazy because no one heals anyone, right? We just facilitate the healing, which is correct. But for me to get out, into the community. I went to a cafe today. I went to the supermarket. I went for a walk on the beach with my friend, my generator friend. I'm a projector. I need interaction, and I just require it. It gives me life force. It gives me energy. So I'm feeling this for you as well. Like, who are the people that are healthy for me to spend time with? Um, because they fuel me. They give me so much energy. They give me so much love. And I'm so grateful afterwards. I messaged my friend Amy and I was like, thank you so much. I love you. It was so great hanging out with you. We didn't do anything in particular. We went for a walk, we had a coffee, we shared a slice, and she came to the supermarket and pushed my trolley, which that's my love language. Do shit for me and I'm forever your friend. That's my love language, doing things for me. So, who was that for you? Who was that for you? Healthy connections, exactly. How do I feel after I've spent some time with this person? So, I want you to do a little bit of a friend audit. Um, how do I feel after I've been with this person? I always feel great after I've hung out with Amy. She makes me laugh so fucking hard because she is quirky and I call her crazy. Like, don't tell her, she's probably watching this. Um, she's a little bit cray cray. That's my norm, right? So I love it a bit. I feel elated. I never feel tired. That is a sign whether someone is energetically correct for you. Okay. So I hope that resonates for you. Nicole from Missouri. Where's everybody from? And Sherry, let me know how that resonates with you. Maybe that's just something you needed to know from Spirit today. Okay, I'm going to do a card for all of you. Okay, so all of you. I've just tapped into my new deck. This deck is well and truly loved. I've been using this from day one. I my cards are my friends, and I teach this in email. I'm like, these are your friends. Don't hide them in a closet. Colorado. I know heaps of you in Colorado. So treat them like your friends. I don't put my friends in the drawer. I take them out for dates every now and then. Okay, so this is for all of you. Okay, Wisconsin. Love, love, love. I'm in New Zealand with no neighbors on top of a hill. So funny. And today was the first time I went out for about 4 days. Yep, I literally just stayed in while the eclipse was happening and going, oh. Okay, so set your intention. Is there something you would like to know about right now? And I'm going to do a collective pull for all of you. Okay. I love it. She said, Carmelita. Yes. Okay. This is for all of you, every single person. I'm so glad that resonated. And thank you. I always really appreciate your feedback because then I know I'm on track with spirit. And I want to be as authentic and real in my integrity as possible. So I show up in all states, if you haven't noticed. Okay, depending on where I'm at in my cycle, of course. Okay, unfounded fear. Okay, you guys, if you've been here from the very beginning, I've been talking about opening up the door instead of peeking in, just going, I'm here. Like, you're welcome. Some people are not going to fucking like that. Some people are going to be like, simmer down. You're being too much. Read the room. Who do you think you are? Talk about me. I don't fucking care. All right. At least someone's talking about me. We get insecure and we want to fit into the boxes, but the truth is, not everyone's going to like you and not everyone's going to like what you do. Okay, so unfounded fear. This is telling me that the fear that is coming through is programmed. It is programmed. In New Zealand, we're so programmed. I got a lot of friends in America. And I was talking to Jenna the other day. I don't know if she's still here, but I was like, "This is my view," and she was like, "And this is my view." And it was a hot and sunny day. I was sweating, and it was snowing. I was like, "How do you guys even function with all that snow? We have no storage." And we're having this great conversation because she's in Canada, right? So we are meant to connect with people from all around the world, and like I was saying in New Zealand, we and also I say in England, like we're kind of more repressed than maybe some Americans. And saying that in America we have a repression as well because we're all completely conditioned. Okay, I'm not going to lie. So the unfounded fear might be like, I don't want to rock the boat, or I don't want to, people think I'm crazy, or I don't want to be admitted as crazy, like, and we've probably all been there if we're into psychic mediumship and stuff like that. The blue is telling me that there's something you need to speak to, and the blue is telling me it's about you showing up. If you're jumping on, this is pull for all of you. Okay, this is the collective reading. So it's time for us to show up. It's time for us to speak, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem, like molehill made into a mountain. Sound familiar? Where are we buying into the drama of the eclipse, of the bubbling up, of the drama around us? I know I have done that this weekend. Even I was like, hang on, there's an eclipse and I'm pre-bleed. Let's not blow anything out of proportion. Let's settle down back to regulation before we do anything. Are you still here? It's snowing. It's not snowing here, but it's definitely getting a little bit colder. So yeah, like looking at that moon coming into presence, which is an overall theme today. Thanks, Tanya, you're a sweetheart. So, overall theme is coming into presence and allowing ourselves to be multifaceted, be multidimensional, be a divine creature of God and a creator, but at the same time, like slowing it down. Like, what do I want to create? Do I want to create 28 million things right now and put like 10% of energy into everything? Or buy into the drama and the trauma and the trauma that's happening with people around me? Or do I want to be the stillness, the groundedness? Do I want to be the very own queen, goddess of my reality and be a great manifester? What do you want to do? Because the subconscious is fucking with us right now to keep us small and aligns very much well with what we've been taught growing up. Okay, so unfounded fear. What you are fearing may not actually be the real thing. Okay. So I'm so glad, Nicole, this is resonating. If this is resonating with you guys, let me know. I've got a couple more cards to pull to layer on top of this. Okay. So listening. Are you listening? See the theme here? Like every collective has a theme. Are we listening? If I didn't stop and sit with my coffee and ignore all the stuff going on in my family as I get ready for school, I just sat and I saw the bird and I saw the feather and I listened. Thank you, Spirit, for the sign that I'm on track because feathers are always telling me I'm on the right track. Let's keep going. I've got to slow down. I've got to re-regulate. I've got to re-regulate. It doesn't matter what human design type you are. Like I've learned a lot about myself in the last year about being in containers that actually weren't super healthy for me because I was getting overstimulated. I've got to re-regulate. What about friends? Are these friends correct for me? Are these television programs correct for me? Is this exercise? Is this food correct for me? Am I drinking enough water? Like, we have to listen to our bodies, listen to our guides, listen to ourselves. Are we listening to our very own wisdom? The elephant is the wisdom. Let's see whatever we've got here. I really hope my husband's gone to pick up the kids. Do you guys do that as mums? Like, we can have the best husband in the world, and mine seriously is phenomenal. Um, but we have a schedule in our head, right? A schedule in our head of what is coming up in that week, and got to remember this and this and this and this and this. And my head just went to, I hope Luke has gone to pick up the kids. Now let's see what else we've got here. Yeah, and peace. How can we have the peace and listen to what God, what the angels, the ancestors, the guides, our higher self? We are the strongest entity, but we are also the strongest guide. We are number one guide in our reality. But where are we giving that up for other people or waiting for things to happen? Okay. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help from others. See, this is a red card. This is about grounding. This is really about the root. Okay, this is really about things have happened in the past that made you feel like, or in your subconscious programmed you to literally play it safe. Now, if I had played it safe, I would still be a hairdresser. Would I be happy? Loved hairdressing. I've got friends here that were my friends when I was hairdressing. I was doing their hair, right? From like ages ago, from years ago. But would I be fully bringing my expression out to the world? Would I be doing card readings online? No, I'd be working right now in a hair salon or owning a salon or whatever. I wouldn't see my kids as much. Like, would I be the fullest expression of myself if I hadn't stepped forward and said, okay, I'm just leaning in? You know, if it wasn't for my friend Liv, who's here on this live, and I was ringing her going, do you think I'm crazy? This just happened, this just happened, this just happened, this just happened. She's like, no, you need to lean in. I said, okay, thank you so much. Have people around you that you can trust. Ask for help from others. Okay. This doesn't mean we purge on them. It doesn't mean we just go, I just want to purge all my shit on you and you can carry me. No, that's codependency. That's not healthy. That is immature. We need to go get help from a professional if we need that. This is about you going, hey, can you support me right now? I'm pre-bleed. Can you take my kids? Right? It's really, really, really important. Um, Oh, thank you, Tanya. You're such a sweetheart. So for me, I was able to say 10 years ago, I need help. Um, I want to expand. I want to grow. I want to shift. You'd be full on cray if you were still doing that. Yeah. And now I'm full on cray in a different way, and it's really aligned. So like, see all of what's behind her. It looks like fire. It looks like fire. And that's to do with the root. If I can engage this and clean it out and clear it, transmute, transcend, transform all of the old paradigm, but with love. I bring my hairdressing into my readings every day. I know how to talk to people from 5 years old to like 100 years old because I've done all of their hair. I can talk to people that have got like don't even have like is it two sticks to rub together? I don't know. They don't have any money to people that have got a lot of fucking money because people are people, and I know that because I was a hairdresser for 20 years, right? It was the people without the money that pretended to have the money that were like more snobby than the people with the money. So it's like, what can we do to step forward into our genius and not leave the past behind, but take the gold from the past and go, maybe there's people around me, coaches. Maybe there's a masterclass. Maybe it's a masterclass on Thursday. That is the thing that ignites you, that helps you. We will be having Holy Reiki fire as well. I am a Reiki master, so there's going to be some Holy Reiki fire going through. What is that for you? To ground down. If you are quiet enough and still enough and in your presence, I wonder what conclusions you would come up to, what conscious evolutions, mind thoughts would pop into your mind. Because it's when I'm quiet I start hearing. And we had that hearing card before, listening. I can't hear fuck all when I'm busy. I'm telling you that now. Doesn't mean I can't be multi-passionate or multi um dimensional. I just can't hear it because I'm too busy to pay attention. So when I slow down, all of a sudden, time starts expanding. Energy is endless. Time and energy. What was the other one? Oh my God, I was talking about on an MM today. Time, energy, and there's another one that's really important. I can't remember because I'm in a channel. But there's so many reasons why we shouldn't do things, but most of them are unfounded. It's unfounded fear. It's the subconscious. It's the kinks keeping us back. Okay, this is the last one for you guys in this live. It's so hard for me to ask to help without people judging. And I hate to say this, I love to say this, but I hate to say this, and this is actually something I experienced myself. If we are feeling like people are judging us, it's because we are judging ourselves, and it is a subconscious thing, right? It is so time, energy, and pussy power. Yes, yes, high five. So honestly, time, energy, and oh my God, it's so easy. It's gonna come to me as soon as I jump off this. So I used to feel like my mum specifically was judging the fuck out of me for doing the work I'm doing. She was, but that's because there was something within me that was judging myself. Because now that I like don't judge myself, she's sweet as. She'll come into my studio and she'll see all my cards. I used to hide my cards. Um, if I talk about readings or talk about anything, like obviously I've got limits because I don't want her talking about church and all the things. Like I'm like boring. I don't care. It's not my belief. Um, it's her belief and I respect that, right? So it's not boring for her, but she doesn't care too much about pendulums or chakras. Like she doesn't care. It's not her belief. It's not her realm. So the minute I accepted myself and I didn't feel like I had to justify myself, the minute everything just settled because there was no ego or there's no, should I say, resistance, right? No resistance. My dad said to me once, still don't understand what you do, Victoria. And I went, Dad, I talk to dead people. I'm pretty intense like that. And he goes, huh, I'm an atheist. And I just like, my brain goes, does that mean he thinks you're a liar? And I just laughed. I literally laughed out loud. I was like, this is so funny. Oh, hey, Lynn. I was like, this is so, so funny because yeah, thank you, thank you, Tanya. Money, time, and energy. We're talking about this on MM today. There's always a lack of money, time, or energy, and that's the unfounded fear. That is the untruth because actually they don't, money, time, and energy don't have a bias. We do. It's what we do with them, right? So yeah, we talked about that deeply in week 8 of MM. Anyhow, yeah, the minute I start asking for help, like, hey, do you think you could have my kids today? And if someone says no, I'm like, okay, no worries. Like, go find another way. But it's when the guilt and the shame comes in and the weirdness and the awkwardness, it's because it's an insecurity within us, and that's the unfounded fear. So I would just be sitting in the energy of that and just going, okay, I'm allowed to receive help. We're a community. We're allowed to receive. I always say when people come and work with me, like, allow yourself to share, like unapologetically share what's coming up for you, because sometimes it might be unreasonable, like, it might seem unreasonable, but there's something underneath that, something underneath. And if we can find that thing, we can usually find the age where that was dropped in and created, right? And then we can heal it, transmute it, transform it, transcend it. Yeah, cool. So thank you for sharing that. I love that so much. Okay, last but not least, I feel like I just had a card and now I've gone on this tangent because it's been ages again. Okay, I know I just did a bonus one for you guys here. This is the Queen of Winter. Okay, strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that are no longer serving you. Now is the time to focus on your career. $1 million mediumship masterclass. I want to see so many bats on seats. I've got a great, great, great present for you as well, okay? And gifts if you share it. So now's the time to focus on your career, right? Now, looking straight ahead, look at her. She's looking straight ahead. She looks very exotic. Almost like an Indian goddess. I need to do what I need to do. I am afraid of showing up because it's scary because I've never done it before. But I'm going to do it, even if I'm shaking in my boots, even if my nervous system is having a freak out. I'm going to turn that anxious energy into excitement and I'm going to show the fuck up anyway. That is how I started creating my business. That is how I started making millions of dollars in my business, because even though I was afraid, I walked. Ah, yeah, I was talking about you, Amy. Kind of. I was just saying about how we hung out, and it was very soul-filling for me and funny. So going forward and knowing that you're on the right track, and you might have to leave people behind. And if someone's got an attachment to you from the past, right? So they've got a vested interest in you because they're a close friend or a family member, they're going to try so hard for you not to change. They're going to try to go, don't go too deep down that woo woo, that weird stuff. Don't lose too much weight. Like, I don't know, is detoxing a good idea for you? Because they have a vested interest and they don't want you to change because they don't want to lose the identity that you've created that connected with them. Because the chances are, if you're anything like me, you're going to grow so fast that you're going to not want to be around negative people. And some people are going to want to bring you down, and you're going to have to go, hey, I love you, but I'm going to love you from afar, right? And then people start doing this. And that's okay, because some people are going to come up to you and go, hey, I've been waiting for you. Yay! You made it to the next level of vibration. Let's go party, biatch. And then it's all downhill. It's all downhill, meaning it's like easy. It's downstream, not upstream. Upstream is negativity, downstream is positivity. And if that's all you get from this live stream, then maybe I did a good job. Okay. This again is all about showing the fuck up. It's scary. Speaking your truth is scary. Just like I wasn't going to show up today. I could have laid down and had a meditation, and I was like, actually, I'm just going to show up as I am and tell you guys about the $1 Million Mediumship Masterclass, which is for anyone who wants to be a millionaire, but to do it with ease and to mainly bring their genius out to the world to be the best person as humanly possible without sacrificing your soul or sacrificing your parenting or sacrificing your relationship. And it means you have to be brave and trust the process, sometimes trusting it blindly, right? We've talked about signs and synchronicities today. We've talked about being present. You can be fast, you can be multi-passionate, but being present wherever you are at. And that is where it is. So ready for the new. Bring it on. The eclipse season. Is there any more coming up? Can someone please pre-warn me? Because I was just like, I'm depressed. I'm gonna die. Like, what is happening? And I didn't realize the eclipse was happening. And my cycle shifted and moved. And I got my bleed on the eclipse. Like I was like, so it's deep, and I like depth. I want to feel all of the pain, all the pleasure, and I want to be conscious when I'm doing it so I know what is happening. Okay, not that we should go and experience too much pain, but do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have my head under a rug. I want to see what's happening, and I want to be very vulnerable and honest and true and show up to my authenticity and my integrity and constantly tuning back into what that looks like because every day it's different. Tomorrow the class will be probably around about 90 minutes. It's going to be live. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see your faces. It's going to be on Thursday, New Zealand daytime, which is Wednesday in America. Okay. Just letting you guys know that there's so many Americans. How have you enjoyed today? Has this helped you at all? Has this resonated with you? What was the thing that you needed to hear today? I'm really, really curious. I love to know if Spirit and I have helped you in any way, even if it's just remembering something about you. Pop it down below. Let me know. You help me show the fuck up, and that's why I'm where I'm at. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is beautiful. You showed up, right? I had to ask. Like, I had no one around me who was spiritual because everyone was Catholic, and I'm from this big Catholic family, and I couldn't really talk to my sisters about it too much because I was like, kind of like, what is happening when my kids are really little? But when I started saying, who are people around me that I can trust, that I can talk about this to, they would start coming into my salon. I had a salon in my basement, and I learned about what a starseed was. And I remember massaging one of the I don't know if you'd remember her, Kelly, Yvonne Harvey. She was at Rainbow. Um, and I was massaging her hair and I said, have you heard of starseeds? And she went, what? And I said, I think you're a starseed. And she just went, oh my God. And she started crying. I was like, oh my God. I was like, do you think we're recognizing each other from another planet? Like, this is when I first started. And Leah, I don't know if Leah's here, Leah Love. I remember like I was like doing her hair and into the spiritual stuff there. And I was like, do you mind if I do some clearings on you? And I just started working on her body while she's getting her hair done. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. This is taking over the hairdressing. I remember Liv, can you please let me do a reading on you? Sit down. Right. I just dove into this reading and she's like, holy shit. Like, I was scared. I was petrified. I was shaken. I was freaking out because I was so afraid to open up the curtains and to step forward. That's what I'm inviting everyone to do in $1 Million Mediumship Mastermind, whether you're already super successful or whether you're wanting to start out. Like, these are the keys that I have pulled, golden nuggets that I've pulled from. I think I've spent well over 150, maybe $200,000 in self-development in the last 8 years. And I want to be like, guys, here's the 5 things I did to make my holistic business into $1 million business, right? And I remember Olivia Healy, who's here right now, because I was talking to Emma, her sister-in-law, in spirit a lot. She was like my guide at the time and giving me tons of information. And she said to me, I said, I'll be shouting you out when this becomes a business. And it has become a business. So it's really amazing because we all need support. We all need love and we need people around us. We don't need people that are judging us. We don't need people that are bringing us down. You know, like I said with my friend Amy, I feel much better after being with her. I feel great. I feel fucking great because we lift each other up and we don't have a vested interest in keeping each other small. So be aware of who is around you, not in a judgmental viewpoint, but also maybe be aware on how you're supporting others, right? How are we supporting others? Are we encouraging them or are we trying to keep them small and safe? I think all mums need to hear that as well. I need to slow down, stop judging myself, and it's okay just to be me. And that was the message that came down for you. That came for you today. I love that so much. Slow down, and when nervous system is feeling off, turn it into excitement. Yes, and breathe. Okay, breathing necklaces. I was going to wear mine, little breathing necklace, because quite often I'm like a little dog, like breathing up here. You know, instead it's like breathe deeply and slow the fuck down. There's no emergency. Yeah. Okay, guys, I need a coffee date next time you're down. I know. I know. I needed to I wanted to come and see you, but it was your husband's 40th. And my grandma needed me. Um Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope I see you at the masterclass. Okay, push going so you get the updates. There is a gift that is worth 222 USD that each person gets when they come to the live. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be like a big party, but at the same time, it's going to be very nurturing for the nervous system. I don't want to excite someone into, everything because motivation only lasts this amount. Dedication and devotion is like more like this. Okay. Anyway, guys, hey, Haley, May. Nice to see you guys. Make sure you share this page if you want anyone to come on and get readings. And I will ciao for now. Lots of love.